Alright, he's ready to
I'm
play.
hoping
Weird
I
seeing
don't
your.
get a recap today.
It's up,
Yeah, who's
it's up,
recapping?
it is up to fate this time
Okay.
around.
That's still company.
Fate.
Since Corey recapped last week, you, Corey, get to choose high or low.
I choose high.
Alright. Everyone, test your might.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah!
Oh my god, that's a 1. I thought it was a 20. Oh.
Oh
so
boy.
scared.
What are all
I
these little
forgot to join.
symbols underneath? These are new.
Symbols.
What?
It's just on my end. I don't know. Did you say hi, Corey? Did you say hi?
Yes, I
Okay.
did. Yes, I did.
She regrets it now.
No.
Oh, fudge sickles!
Oh, it's a tie.
Rollies.
Yeah,
Rollies.
tie.
Rollies. All right, so Corey, high or low for these rollies here?
We'll keep going high.
All right, you two.
Son
There.
of a bee.
Oh,
Oh.
Thank goodness.
double
You're
18s.
safe, Czar. You're safe for now.
You know what? I shouldn't have
What?
said anything, because every time I say something, I just jinx myself.
That's why I kept my mouth shut. My notes were so bad.
Mine were just a list of things we need to do in the future, so not ideal. Okay.
If it helps, we only went to one place.
Yeah. Honestly, that does kind of help. Okay, so last time on Crimson Skies, we were in Vrento, and we were with Corey, and we kind of caught up a little bit with Corey and saw, what she was doing, and we talked to the people at the temple, and then we decided to go to the Golden Loom. So we all went there, and the intention was to, I think, the main intention, I'm not 100% sure, but was to make Koshka a new outfit, because she does not fit in with the style of the Mighty Ducks. So they got there, and they went to Midas's office, and he locked them in there. So, havoc ensued a little bit. And then while they were there, they saw, I do not know his name, but he was a very nice man. Anybody know his name? What's his name? The one who made the outfit?
Oh, the old dude?
No, the one who made the outfit, who's like,
Was it Hillhorn?
No,
No, that's the other guy.
Was it
No.
Rosen or something like that?
Vanros.
Damn. Vanros. Okay.
Oh, Vanros.
Yes, Vanros came in, and he was kind of confused as to why everybody was trapped in the office, and then he was like, "Oh, Koshka, your outfit looks like shit. We should go put you. We should go put you in some new outfits." And then I was like, "Oh well, Pippi too. He's having some issues in certain regions." And so then he was like, "Oh well, Drag, why don't you come help me as well?" So then Drag and Koshka and Pippi all went over to Vanros's office, and then he got to work on an outfit, and Drag actually got to work on an outfit for Pippi, and he looks fantastic. Now, during this time, while Midas had locked them into the office, he then had gone over to the older gentleman's office. Names escape me today. And then he was learning about, I want to call them infusions. I'm going to call them infusions. Not sure if that's what they're actually called. And he was learning about how to do this new kind of technique, and then he made these really cool boots. And then he went back to the office, his own office, and saw that it was chaos kind of in there, and then gave the boots to Czar, who was initially suspicious, but It's okay. And then Koshka came back in with her new outfit and debuted her look, and then Pippi debuted his look, and everyone was like, "Oh, you look great!" And then ooh, and that is kind of all I remember. I remember there's a moment between Zar and Midas, but honestly, don't remember what happened. Just remember there was a moment. So that's all I got, folks.
All right,
Sorry.
and who wants to fill in what happened at the very end of the episode?
Drag
last
punch
week?
someone.
Zar talks shit. Drag hits someone.
Oh yeah.
Midas said 3 little words.
No, you can't.
I love you, Zar.
He did say I love you, and he can't take it back.
That was the moment. That
You'll
was the
never take
moment.
it back.
It's in blood.
I love how you always say it's like I don't know, I don't take good notes, and then recap like the most detail
Thank you.
ever.
Yapping.
I just want to be very clear. Sorry, I don't know why that's the accent that's coming out. I do not have notes for last week. I wrote Corey recap. Corey's real name is Persephia. What we're doing next, Golden Looms are visit fam. That's it. That's all I have written down.
That was excellent.
I mean, you better
memory is
than me. My
impeccable.
notes is non-existent.
Yeah, I took no notes last session.
I definitely did not remember what happened with Drag punching somebody. Did I miss that? Like, what happened?
Happened at the very end.
Oh,
Yeah. Zar asked her to punch someone in the face.
And she obliged.
No
as
questions
she
asked.
would. Okay,
Yeah.
not a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I believe we were headed to Zar's parents' hotel, I believe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
The hotel.
we arrived.
Yes. All right. So, after leaving the Stellaris militia headquarters, which is located kind of centrally in the marketplace of Vrento, you guys decided to head over to the Crimson Echo Hotel to visit Zar's family. And of course, as you approach the Crimson Echo Hotel, this is Koshka's first time going there. Hold on, let's see something real quick. Where are we? So yeah, the Crimson Echo Hotel is a lovely and lavish building, multiple stories high. Zar and Midas, you guys know that this is the place where all the high fancy people come when they come to visit Vrento. Usually, host to many things like dignitaries, things of that nature. Just a very lavish hotel. And as you guys enter inside, Zar, you're greeted by the reception staff who are always happy to see you. So you walk in, and what do you want to do?
I'll kind of gesture out to Koshka and be like, "Welcome to my hotel."
Oh my goodness. And she kind of looks around just like it's like Disneyland to her, just like with all like the soft lights and like just like the inside space and how beautiful and decorated it is. She's just like in awe of like such a beautiful place.
Yeah, so this is where I grew up. It's really fancy, but don't it's fancy.
You grew up here? Like living here?
Yeah,
It's so beautiful, Zar.
thanks. My dad and both my parents actually, created it from the ground up, and
Oh, it's so lovely. Thank you so much for having me. I will make sure Pippi is on his best behavior.
oh, that's the great thing. Animals are welcome here, so don't feel bad like in the Golden Loom. Like no one's gonna judge.
Yeah, that's good.
Midas shrugs.
I'll go up to the front desk and just ring the bell. Ding ding.
And like immediate service comes right to you, and as they see it's you that's returned. The hostess behind the concierge desk just very happily says, "Czar, welcome back. How are you?"
Oh, doing great. Is my dad around?
And when you ask if your dad's around, you can see kind of the look of joy on the concierge hostess's face kind of fades a little bit more solemn, and she answers you back, yeah, he's upstairs with your mother, of course. Might be a good idea to go see him.
Is something going on?
It might be better if you just talk to your dad.
Okay.
And she kind of sees the concern on your face, and she goes, nothing like that, but the situation hasn't gotten really any better.
Well, I figured. Okay, I'll go see her. Do you guys, I don't know, I've never invited y'all up before, but do you want to meet her?
I would love to, Czar.
Me too.
Pretty sure I've met your mother before.
Yeah.
Have you?
I think. I'm not sure. Out of character, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I don't remember if he was even in the room or not.
I think
Did any of
I think Nayland did.
Neil and
Okay.
Holgram definitely did.
Yeah, I think those two did.
Okay, got it.
That
Yeah,
tracks.
Yeah, Corey
That's
might
right.
have. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, Corey, you remind me a lot of her.
That's it. That's where I thought. Okay.
I think we talked about it outside of the game.
Yeah.
Uh,
Got it. Yes, I would love to meet her, Czar.
Okay, Eladrin, Drag, are y'all okay with that?
Of course.
Absolutely. Where you go, I go.
Oh.
You follow
Oh.
Thanks,
like a
baby.
flock.
Midas, like, this isn't surprise family. You've met my dad before. And my mom's, nice, but yeah.
Yeah, I know this.
So, do you want to meet her, or do you want to stay out here? I don't know. I'm not going to force you to do anything.
Yeah, why wouldn't I want to meet her?
So you do love me. Okay, just,
I've never said that. I just think family's important.
you said it 30 minutes ago. So,
I don't remember this.
just to give you a heads up, I know I've kind of talked about her a little bit. So she is really sick. She hasn't waken up in, I think it's been over a year now. So just kind of brace yourselves.
Corey
And
holds his hand.
And as you guys are all kind of talking, the concierge behind the desk just reaches for a sending stone. And Czar, you know that this sending stone is kind of like a direct line to your father, like the manager business line, basically. And you just hear her speak into the sending stone, notifying your father that you're here and you're coming up with the rest of your party.
Yeah, and we'll head up the stairs to my mother's suite. Parents' suite, I guess.
Yeah. So quite a few flights of stairs to head up. All too familiar to you, Czar, heading up the stairs here for your childhood home. And as you approach and get onto the floor that your family stays on, you can see just a little bit down the hall your father stepping out of the family suite, and you guys kind of basically meet in the middle. As he approaches you, your father looks much more haggard than how he normally looks. A lot more disheveled. It looks like he hasn't really been sleeping too well or eating too well. Just kind of that pale look, dark circles under his eyes, and his usual like chipper demeanor has definitely been blunted over or since the last time you've seen him, and almost like weak, very meekly, he kind of like raises his arms up to you to give you that hug that he always does when he first sees you. Za, my boy, how are you, son? Just kind of grabs a hold of you.
I'll kind of wrap my arms around his waist and say, hey, Dad. I'm good. How's it going? How are you? How's Mom?
And as you kind of wrap your arms around him, like you can feel like just his body is like he's definitely lost some weight, you can tell. And he just answers you back, well, I'm afraid your mother's kind of, and he kind of stifles a little bit as he almost has a hard time getting this out. He says, well, your mother's condition is deteriorated a bit more, my boy, and I'm afraid I've exhausted many resources and spent many amounts of coin in search of a healer. I'm at my wit's end, Czar. I'm at my wit's end. But come, I know she always loves when you come over. And your friends. How are you, the Mighty Ducks? How are you today? Welcome to the Crimson Echo Hotel.
It's
Wait.
it's an honor to meet you, sir.
Hello, I am Koshka. This is Pippi.
I'm Corey.
Hello, Mr. Riddell. It is I, Adrian.
Yes, Eladrian. No one will ever forget your performance you did that one early morning, many weeks ago.
I would gladly do my best to recreate it.
Maybe at another time.
Another time, of course.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Drag.
Oh, hello, Drag. Thank you for taking care of my young boy here. Sure, all of you have kept him out of trouble.
Or got the name into it, but either way,
More or less.
Sure. Yeah.
he is here or
Go
now.
with that.
That is what is important.
I
The past
agree.
is the past.
Yeah, they've protected me, all along the way, and we've gotten into a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of crazy plans. It's been fun. I've been searching long and wide for the cure to Mom. We went to an island. But nothing. I even asked the God for her. The one thing I didn't believe in.
And your father's just kind of a little bit puzzled, a little bit intrigued by what you're saying. You can see kind of his eyes light up a little bit, his eyebrows flare at the mention of like islands and gods, and he just looks over to you and says, well, I think we might have to have a little bit of a chat about all this over a cup of tea, but for now, why don't you come on in and see your mother? Is everyone here joining you as well?
I am, yes.
Yes, please.
Also, us, please.
Yeah, they're family, so.
Very well. I'm not going to refuse your family, Czar, but I do ask that you keep it a little bit quiet, please, so my wife can, get her rest.
Do I need to sing her a lullaby?
Mm,
Well, anything might help a little bit. I don't know. I'm exhausted of ideas, so I'm up for anything.
See how it goes.
Come on in. And he opens the door to the hotel suite. And as you all enter into the room, it's very, very finely decorated. Lots of comfortable furniture, chairs, some like ornate like mirrors. There's kind of clothing scattered about. And as you proceed a little bit further into the suite, there's like a large master bed that has a lot of like discarded clothing, wash pails, and things like that for the people that have been taking care of Zar's mother. And as you all walk in, Zar, you notice that a lot of the, let's just say, decorations that used to be more prevalent in the room are no longer there. Like little statues, little paintings here and there that added more of a, just that kind of higher value to the room are no longer there. And you can see like the empty, almost like a stained like spot where a painting would have been. The mantles are kind of cleared of little bits and baubles that used to be there. So really it's kind of just very plain, very let's just say it's just meant to be like a room. It's not like decked out to feel more homey. It's just kind of like got the bare necessities essentially.
What happened to, all the art and stuff that Mom had here, Dad?
And like a look of embarrassment comes over your father. Like he has a hard time meeting your gaze as he kind of pulls you over to the side a little bit, just barely out of earshot, and he whispers under his breath to you, "Zah, my boy, I've had to put out a lot of coin to hire help to assist your mother, a lot of coin to hire magicians and sorcerers and wizards to see if they'd be able to heal your mother. Not only that, but the bookstore has been, well, no one's been there to run it, and we've had to keep it closed, so there's no income coming from there. It's been a little bit of a rough patch, Zar, and well, I've had to sell off a little bit of the trinkets that your mother used to love so much, but hopefully once hopefully if she recovers someday, we can redecorate and get back to a beautiful hotel."
Yeah, it'd be nice for things to go back to normal.
Indeed, my boy. But here, let's go see your mother. And he walks you over first, Zar, to your mother, who's looks the same. Isn't like moving around, like she's in the same position that she was the last time you saw her, but much more gaunt looking. Like you can really see pronounced like cheekbones, like kind of sunken eye sockets underneath. She's lost like a considerable amount of weight, and you can see from like her collar of her little nightgown that she has on, those black streaks are kind of protruding up towards her jugular, basically, and you can see like her hands are very much traced with these dark lines. They are pretty much covering her entire body at this point, aside from her face.
I'll kind of snap, and anything will come out, and he'll shapeshift into a small capuchin monkey, and he'll kind of just go and like nuzzle up in her neck. Hey, Mom. It's been a while. These are my friends, extended family, my ducks. We got the wonderful Midas, Valdove. He works for the Golden Loom. He's very smart. He's very handsome. He's very kind sometimes. We have Corey, Riviane, our cook, our house mother, our duck mother.
Oh.
The closest thing that represents you right now. I know I've talked about her a lot. And of course, Eladrin, the bolsterous, the funny, the amazing. Probably one of my best friends. Very blue in skin, but not in emotion. And Drag, the beautiful, ravenous drag queen amongst all drag queens. The protector of the ducks, the wall, the column that keeps us all together, the middle of the V. And of course, our newest member, Koshka. She comes from the Sand Islands. She's a little cat lady. We nicknamed her the Eyes. You should see those eyes one day. They like stare into your soul. In a good way, of course. She's pretty awesome. We've been kind of hesitant. We've been kind of led along sometimes because we're easy to trust. Well, maybe I'm easy to trust, and I've gotten us into a couple of problems. But she's trustworthy, and she's an honorary duck now. But yeah, we've had a lot of amazing adventures. I saw Drakus and Kataki. They Zar kind of wavers a little bit, thinking about whether he should tell his mother that her children are in a gang.
They're successful entrepreneurs.
Yes, they're helping the community of Onagas, in more ways than one. But helping also, sometimes it hurts. And I guess maybe that's what I learned from them, and what I've learned from traveling with my friends. Sometimes you can't always help, but I always want to, and it sucks when I can't. But I know I haven't heard from Neza in a while, and I had like a dream that she had left, and she might be in the bottom of the Draymore lock. I don't know. My professors have told me some weird stuff, some stories that I can maybe follow up on. So I promise I'll get everyone back. And when I get everyone back, you'll finally be awake. The family will be reunited. We'll restore our bookstore in the hotel to its grandiose times like it used to be back when we were kids. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Guys, would you like to say something to her? This is Martha Attal. Martha Attal. And Zar kind of grips her hand and like looks at you guys with like a tear streaming down his eyes.
Drag's bawling.
I think that Koshka will go up and just kind of like put an arm around Zar's shoulder and be like, "Hello, Miss Attal. It's nice to finally meet you."
Corey will put her hand over Zar's, and say, while wiping her eyes, "I've heard so much about you, Miss Attal.
Your son is an absolute. He is the best portrait of a son you could ever hope for. And so we've heard only good things about you. So glad to be here with you."
You raised the sweetest boy. You should be proud. I know you are.
As you guys are kind of making these introductions, your father, Zachary Czar, he's over on like the other side of the room, and while you're talking, he's just making himself busy. But through little brief pauses in the conversation, you can hear like a sniffle, a little bit of a kind of a quiet sob, but he quickly collects himself, every time you hear it.
Midas is like silently wiping the tears out of his eyes, but he doesn't like go up or anything. He stays back.
And after you guys are having this little conversation with Martha, Zachary comes back over and says, I'm glad that my boy was able to find great friends like all of you. He was a little bit shy as a young man growing up, but he's definitely seemed to have come out of his shell a little bit.
Czar? Shy? Don't say.
Oh yes, as a young man, we couldn't get him away from the books. He was just nose deep in books all the time, didn't have many friends.
Did he talk to the books? I'm just curious.
You know what? He often did. Yes.
Interesting.
Dad, you're embarrassing me, okay? The books talked back. They do talk back, I promise. Mom, they did talk back. Corey, they talk back.
Sorry.
We know, Czar. We know the
Yeah,
books talk to
we
you.
know.
And I couldn't help but hear you found your brother and sister in Onagas.
Yeah, they're part of a group of people that do things together.
Like
Outreach.
like
Yes,
philanthropy?
community. Yes, philanthropy and community outreach.
Yeah, like a community organizer kind of thing.
I had my worries about those two when they first set off a few years ago, but well, I just knew that they would be doing good for the community wherever they landed.
Oh yeah, there's something. Love them to death.
And tell me, did your brother keep his long flowing hair? I loved that hair.
Dad, you know he liked it in a ponytail, and he didn't like it that long. But yeah, it's still pretty long.
But it was such lovely hair. Your mother would brush it every night.
I think after, Mom got like this, I don't think he could stand it anymore. It didn't look washed in a while, so maybe he's waiting for her to wake up to wash it. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure the hair's quite greasy by now, if that's the case. But nonetheless, we appreciate you coming by, Czar. In fact, I might ask you to come back in just a little while. I had a contact that reached out to me who told me there was one last ditch effort of a sorcerer that he knew, and apparently they have something that might help a little bit. So I know they're coming by a little bit later on. If you could maybe come back in an hour or maybe like a couple of hours, I'm sure. I would love for you to meet this person and maybe see if you can, put your two minds together. Just, maybe everything that you've learned with this person's knowledge, and maybe we can find some way to help.
Yeah, I'll do anything. Name it. I'll meet this person. I'll do whatever they need, and I'll help Mom.
Wonderful. And as you guys are talking, the door, you hear like a couple of raps on the door, and Zachary kind of perks up and says, "Oh,
You're
Hi.
a robot, Dane.
oh, can you hear me? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you.
All right.
Oh, is it just me?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh.
Okay, go.
Do I sound
Sorry.
okay?
Yeah, you sound good.
All right.
Oh, that.
Okay.
So you hear a couple of raps on the door, and Zachary perks up immediately. Says, "Oh, of course. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm gonna have to ask everyone to leave. The nurses are here to give your mother a good wash right now."
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
Give her some
Thank you
privacy.
for allowing us the opportunity to meet her.
I thank you for your kind words. I'm sure she can hear you, and I'm sure she would appreciate it. So I'll say it in her stead. Thank you so much for taking care of our son, and thank you for your kind words. The couple of nurses like walk in with some washcloths, a fresh bucket of warm water. And they just kind of stand aside as they wait for you all to exit the room.
I'll kind of grip her hand one more time, and then anything will, as a little capuchin monkey, will give her a little kiss on the cheek, and he'll run up on my shoulder, and I'll wipe away the tears and the snot, and I'll just kind of walk out with the rest of my friends.
Yeah, I was like, I'm assuming Midas is like the closest to the door because he didn't really like walk up to her. So I would say he would be like the first one to like leave as soon as possible.
Hey, you slip out first.
I think that Pippi will be interested in like the fact that anything's like a monkey right now. So he'll like kind of like look at Koshka and then like quickly follow after Azar and anything to kind of like try to sniff his like tail or like anything he can reach kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Koshka will follow him out.
So you all exit out of the room, and Zar, you kind of make that mental note that your dad wanted you to come back a little bit later on to meet this other sorcerer. But yeah, you guys exit out into the Crimson Echo Hotel and descend the stairway. And you're currently just in the lobby right now, and some of the concierge people behind the desk look over to you, Zar, just kind of give you that grin and that little head nod of kind of acknowledgement. Everyone that works at the hotel knows what's going on. Your dad, his demeanor has definitely changed over the last few weeks, and everyone notices it.
Kind of walking by towards the door, I'll look at all of them, give them a slight smile, and say, just watch over him, okay?
And you hear all of them just kind of say a mix of things like, of course we will, Zar. It's like, not a problem. Of course we will.
Yeah, I'll head out of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. As you guys are heading out of the hotel, Eladrian, your eyes are kind of caught by a bulletin board that's close to the exit. Has a lot of like current events that are happening in the city of Vrento, and you see a poster from the Harmonia Academy, and there's apparently some kind of original song contest that is it's not happening anytime soon. It appears to be like a submission type of competition, but you need to sign up at the Harmonia Academy in order to attend, and there's a reward on the bottom of it for the top place winner, something called the Maracas of Wonder.
Got it. There's an. You see this? There is a contest. This is a. Oh.
Sounds
Can I-
perfect for you.
Can I just take the bulletin? Just take the flyer?
Yeah.
To take
I'm
the
just-
bulletin board.
I just take the board. I'll just take the flyer with me. Be like, oh my god, I've got to find this Harmonia Academy. We've got to sign up for this. We can do an entrance. We can do an entry as the Ducks, and we can blow everyone away with our musical prowess.
I would be happy to play the pan flute for you.
You don't say. The pan
Yeah.
flute? Excellent. It is a sound I've been longing to hear.
Miss Corey, didn't you say that you used to sing?
We know
I
this.
still do every now and then.
She
So I would be more than happy to help.
sings like an angel.
Oh,
Okay.
stop.
I say let's do it. I feel like
Yes.
everything we've done since I got here has been a little heavy, you know? It might be nice to just kind of bond and play some music together.
Excellent. What do you say? Yes.
Well, when is this contest?
I don't really know. It doesn't really say a lot of details on this flyer here, but it says if we go to the Academy of Harmonics, then they will be able to tell us a little bit more about it. And then they will be able to know, we will know which is the good day and the bad day, and which days to how to do the thing, and we'll be, and this is a very exciting.
Well, I say let's go check it out.
Yes, yes, yes.
Does
Midas?
anybody know the way there?
So the Harmonia Guild, well, Midas and Czar, you guys probably have never gone there, whether it's because, it's just not your thing. But you know that it is in the in this current district, the Noble district that you guys are currently in. It's probably only maybe a few blocks away from the Crimson Echo Hotel.
I mean, it's nearby if you want to check it out.
Well,
I vote yes.
I of course am willing to go right away as well, but maybe it is time that we do we have anything else to stop at first? Do we need to do? I'm not trying to. I want to take over.
I mean, I have one last stop, but we can visit this place first.
You sure don't make your stop?
I mean, as long as we make it before we leave, it's fine.
All right.
I've been here longer than you all have, so I've taken care of all that I need to. So
Let us go and find this Harmonia Academy and see how the day plays out, eh?
all right.
While they're talking, Midas is gonna look back at Zara to see how he's looking.
How you looking, Czar?
Distraught. Kind of with like, what's it called? If he wore makeup, you'd see the cry marks in his makeup. Like
The
all this.
mascara.
Yeah. You'd see his mascara running, and his foundation, would be all off.
Popsy. Why do I know
think
this?
But you'll kind of see like a little glimmer of like hope and like determination, in like the corner of his eyes.
Midas is gonna just hold back and just, I guess, like if they're still walking, Midas is gonna like stop walking, and so that way he's like on par with Zara, and bring him into a hug.
Or he
Okay.
definitely stops and looks.
A good
looks
tight
at
one. Like head and neck, shoulder, good ass fucking hug.
Is it soft?
It is soft. It's a very soft but firm. Soft clothing wise, for the hands very firm. Nice hug, comforting hug. 5 comfort points.
Kind of shocked at first. Zara will kind of not react and just be kind of not weirded out, but like taken off guard. And slowly he'll just kind of rest his head on your chest and bring his arms up to your around you and just kind of sob out a thank you.
Midas is gonna let him take his time. He's not in no rush. He's gonna just give him just a little comfort, little back rub.
Yeah, so we're just kind of just take it in.
Once in a lifetime opportunity right here.
That's right. We'll bottle it up.
Cor-
Save it for
Corey
later.
will Corey will lean on Drag as they watch.
Anything is also in that hug as well, in his monkey form.
Oh, get over here! And I just run in, group hug around the whole.
As soon as Galadriel comes near, Midas like quickly puts his arm away. Like, nope.
Oh, Midas! Here comes the hug, and you see Corey bunny hop over and just grab him.
Moment's over.
Come here, you rascal! You. Oh.
He's like, no. Midas is like also like hiding like whoever tears just drops too. He's like, no, back. Moment's over.
No, moment's not over.
Zara, are you good?
Over.
Oh, okay, we gotta go. Elijah, we gotta go.
Drag, come in here. Make sure he can't get away.
Come.
You too, Koshka. You too. And Pippi.
And Koshka was kind of like standing over there with like her hands behind her back, like looking down, kind of like, you wouldn't want me in there. And then like as soon as Corey calls her over, she's like, okay, just runs right over.
Zar kind of being pushed away and seeing everyone like dog pile or duck pile onto Midas.
Duck pile.
He'll just kind of
I like that.
he'll break a little smile, and then all right, guys, don't take all the love away from me. And he'll go and he'll jump in.
Don't take all the love from me. It's wicked.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Everyone soak it
wasn't
in.
for you.
Soak it in.
As you guys are just like group hugging in the middle of the street, just people are just walking by, very puzzled as they see the six of you with animals and there's a badger in there. It's just like everyone's in a big old pile just hugging each other. So there's a lot of confused faces, but then you see a couple of people, like there's some elderly people that are just like, aw, isn't that nice? But after all the love fest, Midas is definitely the first to kind of snap out of it, and he
Of course.
and he kind of takes the lead in bringing Eladrian to the Harmonia Academy, which is about like a 20-minute walk from where you guys are currently. And on your way there, is there anything anybody wants to chat about or anything like that? Any RP moments aside from the one we just had?
The stuff we just had.
Midas is gonna try to separate from them and like just get as much space as possible. That was too much.
He's overloaded.
Trying to do one nice thing. Here comes everybody else ruining it.
What do you mean a ruin? This was perfect.
Yeah.
I will remember this day forever.
Great.
You have a heart after all, Granddad.
It wasn't for you.
If it wasn't for me, what?
I was just, supporting Zara.
It's a good thing.
I'm not heartless. Saying that is hard for everyone. Nobody deserves that.
No one.
I do you think there's some way we might be able to help?
I hope.
Well, we can meet that sorcerer that his dad mentioned. Maybe we can find the lead.
Honestly, after seeing that kind of situation and just seeing how much it breaks Czar, I would be willing to do anything to help. Really, I mean, I don't have a mom myself, but I imagine that if I did, that would be absolutely excruciating to see.
It is.
It is.
So we make a pact as ducks that we will do anything we can to help Czar and his mom.
I agree.
I mean, I don't even think a pack is necessary. I think we will all do that regardless.
Why do you hate me? I'm just trying to be part of the group, and
I don't
I
hate
just
you.
sometimes I don't know. And then she kind of like kicks a rock and just starts to like walk away over to Pippi because she's sad.
Koshka, wait. Come here. No.
Well, I
Whoa,
just
wow.
don't get why
Don't
he
take it-
hates me so much.
He doesn't. Honestly, I think there's a trend that the more that he teases you or disagrees with you, I think the more he likes you.
What did I say?
I don't-
Midas is like looking around like, what was wrong with that?
Well, I wanted. Don't
I know what you meant.
It's hard to be the new one in a group, you know? And I keep trying to do all the things, and I want to be accepted so much. And she's kind of like talking to Corey, like not directly in front of everybody, but like kind of to the side.
Mhm.
And then she's like, I didn't even ask to be in this group, but then everybody was just so infectious, and I just could not say no. And I'm so happy to be here, but sometimes it's hard because I don't know where I fit in.
Can I give you some advice?
Yes.
Just be yourself. Because we already accept you. You already have a place here.
Does he ever get nicer? Or do you just get used to it? Because I keep thinking I'll get used to it. Oh, that's just Midas. And then sometimes he says things that hurt my feelings, and like this is not a good example, but like it just kind of reminds me that, I'm not 100% part of the group yet. I still got to earn my place.
Honestly, he does that to all of us. So, if anything, it goes to show you are part of the group.
Well, I guess I didn't think about it that way.
And with time, I mean, he's just the type of person that as time goes on and the more you travel with him, the more he'll let you in. It's just something you have to wait on. But in the meantime, if he is mean to you, I'll kick his ass. Just say
Okay.
the word. I'll get this wooden spoon and I'll hit them right on this little head.
I'm
Oh, that's
so
not-
glad that we got back together with you, Miss Corey. It's so lovely knowing you.
Well, I take it from me, someone who was new once to this group. I had the same struggles where I didn't know if I fit in or not, but I just stopped worrying about it, and with time, everything just kind of came into place. I found my place, and like I said, you already have one.
I will take everything you said into my thought process and try not to think too much about it. I appreciate you talking to me like this, Miss Corey.
Absolutely. If you need anything, Koshka, let me know, okay?
Well, there is one thing. Do you think that next time you set up the quack house, I could see inside?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Absolutely. What do you mean no? It's my quack house. It's mine.
She called it the quack
Not
house.
yours. Give me that. Give me give me the
Midas
quack
starts walking faster.
I can bunny hop, you know. Do you want me to tackle you again?
You don't have any more uses. That's just kidding. Midas rolls his eyes and walks faster.
Corey runs after. Here, give me my house. It's
These-
not yours.
These boots were also made for running. You're smart running.
Yeah, Corey just takes off.
Koshka doesn't remember what Zar's boots are supposed to do, but she assumes that it's to make him fast, so she goes, Zar, use your boots, catch him!
Okay. He'll click his boots together.
So you click the boots together, and they get uncomfortably tight, like they are constricting, like tighter and tighter and tighter on your feet, to the point where it's uncomfortable and borderline painful for you.
Wait, that worked? Ow! Ow! Midas, your boots are hurting me! Midas, help!
And Zar, you hear like a voice in your head,
What?
from the boots, and you just hear the voice say, "Feed me."
Feed me, Seymour.
Oh no, I'm in Little Shop of Horrors. Fuck. Feed me? Did you hear that? Koshka, did you hear that?
What are these boots? Who did this to you?
The boots spoke to me!
Not
Feed
now. First
me.
the books, now the boots.
He's asking me to
Can I
feed
hear
him.
it too? Like, can we hear it, or is it just
No.
Zar?
Yeah,
Just-
can we all hear it?
Just Zar.
That's Zor.
Okay, so she just sees him freaking out and thinks the boots are talking to him. Okay, got it.
Feed me.
If you were to, but what you guys can see if you're looking at the boots is you can see them like just ever so slowly shrinking in size and like constricting on his feet.
Yes, Midas, get them off his feet. They're going to explode. What's happening?
Midas slows down as like a chuckle starts being released.
You little bastard.
I know you did something to those damn boots.
Feed
Corey
it,
just
Zor.
whacks them.
Ow.
What
What?
Boots, what do you like to eat?
Feed me.
Corey, whip up the soup. Whip up the soup.
Boots don't eat soup, Zar. What?
I don't know.
Okay, what do boots eat? There's a follow-up question. Feet?
The,
Oh God.
I'm gonna lose my feet.
I know what the boots wants. Does Midas know?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Is there
So-
any like? Oh, good.
So the you hear the boots kind of say to you, Zar, feed me something shiny.
Shiny. Oh. Shiny. What the fuck do I have shiny on me? Hang on. Let me look. Let me try.
Like
Dang
a
it, dude.
coin.
You built boots that take away my coin. What is this? What is this
Well,
shit?
you found a way to find out.
You bastard.
Hey, you were the one that said, I want the boots. I want the boots.
I regret
Midas
it
has-
wholeheartedly now. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a gold piece out of my my pouch and I'll throw it at the boots.
So you throw it at the boot, and like you expect it to bounce off the boot, but it like sticks to it, and then it just gets absorbed into the boot, and you feel the boots like loosen their grip on your feet.
He'll kind of like take a breath in, and then his head will shoot up towards Midas. Midas,
Yes.
what did you do?
I made boots.
Boots? Are they gonna kill me?
Hopefully not. I don't know.
You just hugged me and cried with me and met my mom and what is?
Can
But
you
really
take
nice
them
boots,
off?
though, right?
Is this a game to you?
What?
Are they not nice boots?
What exactly happened? It just you were walking, and then out of nowhere they started talking to you.
Well, yeah. So I didn't actually think they did anything. Midas said they didn't do anything, and I was just trying to like be funny, like I have a funny joke, like haha. So I clicked the boots together, like you see in all the storybooks, and then they started to like tighten up and tighten up and tighten up, and then this really scary voice, he was like, "Feed me," and I was like, "Whoa, what is that?"
Okay, well,
That's terrifying.
that is very scary. Why don't you? Do you have your old shoes? You can just take those off.
Yeah,
Yeah, if they're killer boots or something, take them off.
I'll attempt to take the boots off.
Yeah, you can take them off.
Boots, all right.
They come off, no problem.
Okay. So hang on, real quick question for the group. If I do feed it more, what happens?
How in the hell am I supposed to know?
I don't know.
Midas might know. He's the designer.
Try it.
Midas shrugs.
Try it. Try it. Just do it.
You are
Do it.
so helpful, Midas. So
I've
helpful.
Okay, in my defense,
Do
I've
it.
never done an enchantment before.
What did you enchant it with?
Enchanted, yes. What? How did you enchant it?
Well, I just, gave it a quality boost. I mean, you can't lie. These are really pretty, beautiful boots.
They are a
stylistically.
They are a nice boot, and they are made of what do I say? Like a bluish green, like scale hide that has quite a nice luster to it. So it's like a nice pair of crocodile boots or something like that. Imagine that. Imagine that, but like a bluish green.
And they're also like elf shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, you should have seen it before I got to it. I mean, hello, this is fine craftsmanship. I just, made it better.
Fine craftsmanship that hurts the wearer and talks to it in the wearer's mind.
I mean, I did see that it mentioned something about potential flaws if I don't do it correctly.
Oh my god.
I didn't look that hard about it.
So, flaws also come with reward. What is the reward? They're stylish?
Yeah.
I mean, they are really nice looking boots.
I know.
Are you seriously considering just putting them back on?
I also
Did
thought
that
that might
happen?
be what he's thinking.
I mean, it's not the craziest thing I've ever done.
I mean, you know how to make the pain stop.
I mean, it's fashion is expensive, I suppose.
It is. It's very expensive.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Well, no, actually, Eladrin, you would look
Yes.
really good in these boots.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
I agree.
Interesting. I don't really like it when my feet are covered. So that's why I wear these sandals all the time.
Well, listen.
No, it's okay.
As a man of true fashion, like me
Oh,
and
yes.
Midas,
Oh
Mhm.
boy.
I have been inspired by the Golden Loom and their luxurious items, and you really need to hear the voice. The voice is really cool.
I believe you, but if you are so inspired, then you must wear the boots.
Well, no, but I want to
certainly.
share it with my friends.
No, you can share it by wearing it, if you know what I'm saying.
The best part about these boots, Adrian, is when you put them on, you can think in your mind to make them
See,
sandals, and they will
I think
become
it's-
sandals.
I think it is best that only one of us in our group has inanimate objects talking to them.
Touche.
Well, I feel left out. You guys you never got to experience.
No,
like,
you cannot.
in-
We
in
cannot
That's,
feel
objects-
left
that's the
out.
smartest thing I've heard Eladrian say in quite a while. I must admit. Now we should just have one crazy person in our team who talks to things that aren't
Well,
alive.
I
Things.
don't know. Tom.
Yes.
well, my book is alive, so.
No, of course it is. Yes,
Maybe
no,
maybe it would be different if Midas put on the boots because he did the enchanting.
But
Do you
why
think
that's a
maybe
I already
he would
have-
be able to get okay? But I mean, do you think that you would be able to get the benefit out of them, like an additional benefit because you did the enchanting?
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know,
Or you
honestly.
could just sell
Yeah,
the boots to some other
it
sad
might not be
sack who
not how it
doesn't know.
works.
Let them buy boots that eat money.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I can probably
Honestly, yeah.
charge at least at a minimum 50 gold for these.
And they're very nice boots.
50 gold, huh?
What if we just gave the boots what it wanted?
Or we,
I
I
don't-
mean, yeah, y'all can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm not. I'm trying to get to this place so we can talk about the contest.
I have my own boots.
Not even.
I don't
curious?
need boots.
Exactly.
I am a cat, so I also don't need
I'm
boots.
I'm a cat.
I'm a Harangon, so you know. You just
You're not a
always have our-
cat.
You're a cat.
Sorry.
That's kind of the nice part about being like animal people, you know?
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
just think,
I don't know anything
we
about
don't
that.
need any fancy schmancy boots.
Hey,
No?
Koshka, think about it. You
You
could
are
be.
not going to sell me on these boots. I was very concerned you would lose your feet like 2 seconds ago, so I'm okay. But
We
thank
can
you.
make flyers. We can make billboards, and we
I
can
don't
put
think
your
your
face in the boots, and we can call it Puss in Boots.
Okay, hilarious. And I love that joke. And if it didn't require me putting on boots that might cut off my feet, you know, I might be on board. I
It was just a joke. I was just joking.
I don't see the issue here.
but that is very funny. I didn't actually think of Puss in Boots. That's quite funny.
I know. You could be the first, the only, the special eyes, the boots. You could be the
favorite
boots.
fearless hero.
Yes.
Or you could find another tabaxi.
You know, that would
Not
put you
bother
in
about it.
my good graces.
I'm not wearing the boots, you mean old man.
You are an asshole.
Yeah. I'm coming into my own. Right, Miss Corey?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's how you become better friends with Midas. Honestly, you just bite back.
What does that mean?
You know.
Y'all make it seem like I'm a terrible person.
I mean, I didn't say it. I
Sometimes.
didn't say it. Yeah, you did. You said it on me.
You said it.
Don't y'all have somewhere to be?
Right here.
I feel very much like I would like to play a little ditty on the pan flute.
Of course.
Well, I guess I'll wear the boots.
What?
Are.
How did you get to
Excellent
that?
choice.
Yes, how did we
Let's
arrive
go.
there
Good
after
job.
all of that?
I sold myself.
What?
I mean, I can be instead of Puss in Boots, I can be Demon in
Czar.
Boots.
In boots.
Yes.
Ugh.
Zib.
Okay?
Corey just gives him a look. It
Hey.
is a very tired look.
Zip it.
I'm
Yes, sorry.
I'm moving on. Glad you're in better spirits. I'm leaving. And if the boots cut off your feet, well, don't come crying to me about it.
It's okay. If he loses his feet, I can cut him out the boots.
You were not particularly helpful a couple minutes ago, though.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
Oh.
maybe have an escape plan of your own, Zar, just in case.
I wanted to see what would have happened.
I'm leaving you all behind if you don't walk after me. And
I'm
just-
coming
Wouldn't
with
be the
you.
first time.
So you guys follow. Midas kind of gives you directions to where the Harmonia Academy is, and as you guys approach, the building is not large by any standards of like comparatively to like the Golden Loom or even like the Gourmands building. But as you walk inside, the interior is decorated with various paintings of its alumni. There's books that line the shelves that are present everywhere in the building, and you can hear a lot of like musical instruments being practiced all throughout the building, whether people are just practicing solo or in a band. And you can see there's people working on like pottery sculptures, there's people that are painting. There's like different studios for all different types of arts and crafts, as well as, like I mentioned, like the musical like auditoriums and things of that nature. There is like a almost like another concierge desk, like an information desk that is maybe like 20-30 feet inside this building as you walk inside. And yeah, what do you want to do?
Hello? Hello? Anyone? Where do we apply to this to sing the songs?
And behind you hear some rustling behind the desk, as out steps from behind the desk, probably on a little like step stool, is a little gnomish guy. And he's a very old and bald gnomish guy who has hairs like on the side of his head that are just wispy white and just poking out the sides. And he says, "Oh, no need to yell. We have enough noise in this place."
Oh, sorry. I will try to keep it down. My apologies for you.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Now, you said you were interested in the competition?
Yes, I have this flyer here, and I pull the flyer out of my pocket, and I say, "Hey, look at this." And it says here that we are to be in the competition for the Academy of Harmonica, or to win the maracas of the Wandering Maracas.
Ah, wanting to write an original song, are you?
Ha ha! Original. It is our forte.
Music term.
Well, the competition requires you to submit and then play your original song. The deadline for the submissions is in about 1 week's time. You kind of came a little bit late to the party, as this competition's been going on for about 2-3 weeks at this point. Lots of people have had many opportunities to practice and play. You can hear some of them doing it now. So you're a little bit on a time crunch.
Exceptional. A little bit, but that is okay. We are full of creativity and bursting with the brim and ready to sing. So we are going to put our beaks together and come up with a new song. So,
And the little gnome gentleman is kind of looking at you like a little bit sideways, Eladrin. He's like squinting his eyes at you. You seem familiar. Have you been here before?
it's possible.
One moment, and you see the gnomish man kind of take a couple of steps down, and there's a little box behind the desk that he opens up, and he puts on a pair of like the thickest glasses you'll have ever seen, and he walks up to you, and his like eyes are just super magnified, so he just got like a up close vision of his eyeballs looking at you, and he says, "My word, you look just like our prodigy student."
Gasp.
No, You're a prodigy student? You have a someone who is a wonder and a musical whiz kid?
Yes, indeed, looks just like you, albeit quite a bit shorter. Have you ever heard of an illustrious, well-known musical prodigy named Zephyr?
You're kidding me. Zephyr?
Yes, Zephyr. What's his?
Let me guess.
Breezeleaf.
Hold on. You said it before I could say it. His name is Breezeleaf. Yes, I know this boy. You know how I know him?
How's that?
He is my brother.
Oh, no wonder you look the same.
I cannot imagine. I did not know that he would be here. This is fantastic. Do you know where he is? Is he around? Do you know if he's here today?
Well, he's been off for a little while, traveling around Stellaris, getting musical inspiration, here and there. I think the last time we got any kind of letter from him, he was, I think he was traveling north to Kraknar.
Ah, Kraknar. Of course, that is where we came from. That is our homeland.
Oh, I see. He's going home to his roots, is he?
Possibly. Maybe. I mean, my mother and father have moved from there, but that is not important right now. Okay, so Zephyr is also in the competition. He is
Oh, yes, he's a shoo-in to win, actually.
shoo-in, you say? Ha! A challenge accepted.
Oh, a battle of the brothers. That'll make good headlines and good publicity.
Yes, we will have to publicize it all along. You see, the brothers Gib. No, that doesn't work. We can be. It would be the battle of the brothers. You said that good. That was a good one. I'm proud of you.
What about the Battle of the Breezeleafs?
Where have you been all my life?
Around.
The battle of the Breezeleafs is a genius. Put that down. Write that down.
I'm writing it down as we speak. And you see him just scribbling with like a quill on a piece of parchment.
Yes.
And you see him like draft up a mock poster, essentially, with like, it's just drawn like stickmen just very quickly. But it's like you with like you got like a lute, and Zephyr has like his flute, and there's just like he draws like musical notes and things like that. And he's like, oh yes, this will do quite well, and I'm sure a lot of the other students will have a little bit of a flame lit under them, knowing that the Zephyr's brother is here to partake in the competition as well. They all want to one-up Zephyr, so I'm sure they'll want to one-up you as well.
Just
Good,
see
we
about
made them
that.
tougher competition.
Yes, made for a good show for everyone that comes. Haha, excellent.
And as I said, the competition's not. You need to submit your music and then present it. So ideally, you want to submit your music maybe a day or so before the actual competition, so you get plenty of time to practice.
Good idea. Very good. Good idea. So the sooner the better for submission. Okay.
Yes, but you have a week's time. And a week is about 10 days in Faerun calendar. So
In real life, that's like 4 months.
yeah, I know. Something to work on. I expect a live performance.
Hell yes.
Well, I'm actually down though. I think that'd be so fun. I don't have a flute, but
Oh, hell yeah. I'll send you one. I will send you a pan. I will send you a pan flute.
you do it.
We're expecting something completely original, of course. We'll know if you steal something from the mainland, of course. We're quite affluent in many musical songs. So we're expecting great things from you, Breezeleaf brothers.
Oh, and great things you shall get.
And it's quite the fantastic prize, if I do say so myself.
It would be a beautiful, very, a lot of B words.
What is the prize?
Prize? It says on this flyer here. It says it is the Maracas of Wonder.
Oh.
Indeed, it is.
Can I have a little bit more info on what these maracas of wonder do?
Those maracas, they are legendary. What they do. For no one knows. It's a mystery.
Oh.
They are quite mysterious. Indeed, they are. This seems as though your friend here has a little bit of knowledge about this magic item.
Okay. Well, I mean, we don't do the best with mysterious things we don't know a lot about. Boots. But, I mean, I'm excited, really.
It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. The only thing that I know about is that I don't know what it does.
Okay. And it seems like nobody knows what they do.
Whenever we have them in our hands, we can find out.
I am excited for this.
All I can tell you is that they do wondrous things.
How did you procure these maracas?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, that's not.
That's
I was not
So
worried,
comforting.
but I am now. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We got them from overseas.
I don't know why, but that didn't make me feel any more confident. But I
No.
mean,
Listen, we wouldn't be putting them as a competition prize if they were going to hurt somebody.
well.
Wait, the
looked at
first competition.
What have
Midas
you
looked at
guys
his
been up
wrist.
to?
More
That
than
is not important. What is important is we will be in the competition, we will submit the song, and we will win those maracas.
and you can put that. You can quote her.
Yes, yes.
All right, and so are you applying as a group or individually?
Yes. Not sure how that works yet.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm just wondering, because I want to register your name, and that way, whenever you do submit it, I can just check it off that you've submitted your stuff.
Should we just submit this as a group? Yes, everyone.
I'm fine with that.
Just
The name for our group, or
do we have a name? Do we have Midas? What is our name?
The Mighty Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks. You can put down for the Mighty Ducks.
Wonderful, wonderful. And of course, if you are applying as a group, everyone will be expected to play and participate for those that are, musically inclined, of course.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh,
Everyone will participate.
I don't know about everyone.
Everyone.
Well, how many
participate.
members are going to participate in this? Maybe we'll narrow it down a little bit easier.
Yes.
Five.
I
Six.
will. I'm a singer.
I play the pan flute,
We
if
have
I
a
can
two.
say it.
Singer, a pan flutist.
Two. That is two.
And then you, of course.
A lute.
Oh, that is me. Yes, of course, me. I shall be playing the lute.
All right.
Maybe
I
sing.
feel
Maybe sing
like
a little bit.
drag has rhythm, so maybe drag could try out bongos,
Hey, maybe a bongo.
or hear me out, the dancer. We have our own dancer.
The language of dance is it's a very loud language. It is.
It's very musical.
Well, you're not playing anything. I mean,
It
I don't
speaks.
think that's part of the.
It speaks to the
concept.
heart. It speaks.
Sir, old Mr. Sir, I didn't catch your name.
Well, my name is Gilroy.
Gilroy. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Koshka. I was wondering if we could have a dancer.
Well, this is
that the music?
it's a song competition, so usually it's mainly music and singing.
But there's a performance, no?
What if one of the verses is in the language of dance?
That is completely missing the entire point of a song competition, Elatrian.
We cannot discriminate against languages.
That's
Okay, well, maybe drag condense in the audience for us. You know, get a little
Yeah.
groove started.
She can be the hype
Be our
girl.
cheerleader. Yes, a hype
Okay.
girl. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
Midas, you
so-
playing
No.
anything? Okay.
Oh, Midas has a triangle.
I am not playing in anything.
How about some cowbell?
No.
Okay, Zar, anything? You got anything you want to play in the performance?
I mean, I can sing. I've been, picking up a little bit from Eladrin.
She's
That
gonna.
would be. Would you
You
like to
have.
sing in this performance?
Yeah, sing with me.
Yeah, I'll sing with you guys.
He's
You
gonna
like
pick up the
That'd be
harmony.
wonderful.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'll be the bass.
I love it.
I was thinking more of a tenor. Sorry.
Why you say that?
Because you're too much for a fiver.
Such a dad.
Okay, so there's 2 singers and 2 of you playing instruments. Is that the group?
One of them, if Midas doesn't, if Midas doesn't join, he'll be playing with my emotions.
Which is another language we should not discriminate against.
My
See what I'm
favorite.
saying? Yes, I have inclusivity. What about a
But maybe
tambourine?
his favorite.
Oh, I think I could do a tambourine.
Oh,
Ooh.
make that
Oh.
5. Killboy.
All right. So 2 singers, a lutist, a flutist, and a tambourine.
All right, Midas. Now you have to.
Wait, what?
You have to.
We got the
All
round.
are doing it.
We must
and
fly in the V.
Yes, we must fly together.
Who's
Got to round it
no,
all out.
No.
Yep.
Who should have remembered
Yes.
this for y'all?
I'll give you a zither.
I was going to say, what if you just snap on beat?
No,
Hey,
Does
now.
that count?
no.
Can
I
you-
think I would act. I would kill myself.
You should not.
Oh, we don't
Don't
want
be
that.
dramatic.
No.
Don't be dramatic.
I am not being dramatic.
Any more
Yes,
than you
you
could
are.
be.
You're being
I
a
am
drama
not.
king.
I am not.
I
I am not participating.
It's okay if
Go
you want
ahead.
to. If you want to be
Oh.
outshined
No,
by
Mr.
the rest of us.
You've
while
done
you
this
sit in the
before.
shadows.
This is not working on me again.
Well, I don't
No,
mind
it
being
will.
up there with all the attention on me. That's
Exactly.
okay.
And we'll get all the fame and attention and the accolades.
Exactly, and guess what you're
you'll
gonna be
just
wearing?
be-
My attire, which means I will also get all the fame and accolades, as they won't be worried about how y'all
We are
sound.
going-
They would be
we
worried
are-
about how good y'all look, and I would get more business, and the golden
We-
room is saved. Yes,
we are
yes,
going to
alright.
dress
Y'all
up
are
like
so
ducks.
amazing. Yeah, go ahead and
Yes,
write on this team.
I'm
the
going
Mighty
to
Ducks
wear
number
my
5.
pajamas. to the
I am their agent. They're gonna have some good work. Thank you, Mr. Sir.
We're
I'm a
gonna
cat. I could kind of wear nothing.
Yeah. Well, don't do that.
Please,
Hey,
that's
don't do
I
that.
mean,
no. Do
No.
not. No,
don't
no.
tempt me, Midas. You sure you don't want to snap?
I am not snapping, and you will be wearing.
We got
clothes.
a lutist, a
You won't be
flutist,
singing
and a
that same
snappist.
Clothes you're wearing, but you will be wearing clothes.
It won't
What
be
if
your
we-
clothes though.
What
And
if
it
we
won't be
dress up
those
like
either.
ducks?
I
Get
might
some
put
feathers.
on my own Midas clothes. I might put
I
my
can make
turban
that
back
duck
on.
themed clothing, but don't put that nasty ass turban on. I swear. to
Good.
You know what, Midas?
Good.
I'm not even gonna wash it.
I don't know.
Why does it
That's
crack?
what will happen. That's what will happen if you don't perform with us.
I just won't associate with y'all. You're
She's
almost
going
this.
to-
I
And
also
then we're
listen
gonna
to
get all the
myself.
attention, and the rags will be the talk of the town.
As long as
How
I'm not
about a new
associated with it, I'm
style?
fine with that.
Okay, that's fine. So there's what, 5 of us and no Midas, right?
No
1, 2, 3,
Midas.
4,
So
5.
sad.
5 of us.
He just doesn't
Just
want to admit
divide.
he has no musical talent whatsoever.
My
And
talent
Not
is
that-
not
One
an
thing that you
instrument.
aren't talented in. I'm
I
shocked.
know.
Not to
Someone
know.
has to have a weakness, and this is mine.
You have a weakness.
Everybody has to have one. What can I say?
It's so profound.
I know. I know.
So sad.
I know. At least my weakness can't be used in battle. It's a shame that we can't say the same about all of y'all. Anywho,
I mean, if you
good luck with this song.
Got it in the
thank you
bag,
for your
baby.
well wishes.
You're so lame. You know that?
Lame.
Wow. So I'm mean to y'all and I'm an asshole. I'm nice to y'all and I am lame. It really seems like I just cannot win.
How is it being nice by saying no? That is not nice. This is not the time for tough love.
I wish you luck. Is that not nice?
It is.
No.
No, you are denying us the pleasure of your company and being a part of the Mighty Ducks musical group.
Honestly, maybe he's kind of right. Maybe he is being nice to us by not engaging in this activity.
I mean, if you
I
think
for
he'll
one
drag us
appreciate
down,
your-
yeah. If you think he'll drag us down, then fine.
You know what? Fine.
I do not want to join.
I still love you.
I didn't ask, but okay. Thank you for that.
It is a thing you know now.
All right, so the Mighty Ducks with 5 people in the band.
5.
Correct.
Cinco de five-o.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. I'm looking forward to hearing your original piece.
I am too.
So original. Going to be the most original piece. Of all the pieces, it's going to be the most original.
Hey, Maddie, I'm hearing like an echo.
I also hear it.
Yeah.
It's Koshka's.
Gasp.
All right. So, you guys have signed up for this thing. And, so as you walk out, Midas, you accidentally step on these,
Accidentally?
yeah, accidentally step on, because it's blended into the floor, but you accidentally step on these glyphs that are lined up sequentially, and it's like one of those like pianos that you step on in like a mall that you might see or something like that.
Like in Big?
Yep, like in Big.
Nice.
So you just step on it, and it's like.
Word. Okay. Midas just jumps.
The old guy from behind us. Be careful on that.
Gee, thanks.
Just a bit of fun.
Wow.
Corey will like step on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear like the ding from wherever you step.
Oh, this is so fun! And she'll like keep kind of like stepping and trying to put a song together.
I'm gonna look her dead in the eyes and be like, and teleconnect and send message, right? I think I have that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go chopsticks.
Yes.
Just so as we just look at each other, the next thing you know, we go ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. All right, that's what we do.
And you chopstick your way out.
Exit stage left, even.
LOL.
It's been a little bit of time since you guys have left the Crimson Echo Hotel. Zara, you're probably pretty anxious to head back to the Crimson Echo Hotel to meet this individual that your father spoke of. So before we do that, let's just take a quick $5.
Because it's shorter than a tenner.
I swear.
Oh my god.
So good.
I just put our original song in the chat, by the way.
I'm impressed.
How did you do that so fast? What the heck?
How much is Chat GPT involved?
Oh no, that's yeah, of course.
Your talent. Sure.
I know what you are.
You're a robot.
I'm a cheater.
All right, we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Okie dokes. So, we just left the Harmonia Academy. A couple hours have passed since you guys left the Crimson Echo Hotel, and Zar a little bit anxious to get back. You guys, do you head back to the Crimson Echo Hotel? Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Yup.
All right, coolio. So it takes you, that 20 odd minutes to get back to the Crimson Echo Hotel. Entering back in, pretty much the exact same thing as last time. You get acknowledged, Zar, and you just kind of walk right up the stairs. And when you approach your room or your parents' suite, the door is currently locked. What do you want to do?
I'll kind of tug on the door. This wasn't locked before, right?
Yes.
Alright.
That's how we got in, no?
Yeah. Wait, the hotel door's locked or mom's door's locked?
Your
Mom's-
parents' suite is
Oh,
locked.
okay. I don't know what to do.
Maybe we should knock.
Okay, I'll knock.
Yeah, you knock on the door, and just a couple moments later, you hear an unlatched lock, and the door opens, and it's your father.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Zah, welcome back. I hate to do this, but the wizard that came here, he doesn't like a crowd. So it's okay if you come in, but your friends might have to just kind of stay on the outside. I really am sorry about this imposition to all of you. Is that okay if you just make yourself at home? Of course, enjoy some of the refreshments that we have downstairs while we tend to Martha here.
All right.
Perfect. Yes, and I'll let the concierge know downstairs that you're able to help yourself to any refreshments that you need. Come on in, Zah. We're waiting for you.
All right. And yeah, I'll head in behind him. Wish me luck, guys.
Good luck, Zard.
And as soon as Zar walks in, the door closes behind, and you hear the lock latch from the outside. As the rest of you guys head downstairs to partake in a little bit of food and refreshment, Zar, you walk into the bedroom, or the suite, and next to the bed, getting up from their chair, is a man with blonde hair, blue eyes, extremely well manicured eyebrows, and perfectly set hair. He's wearing like dark green silk robes with gold trim on it. And your father kind of gets in between you two and says, Zar, this is Gaspar. Gaspar, this is Zar. And the man walks over to you, Zar, with just like a hand extended. Hello, Zar. Pleasure to meet you.
I'll shake his hand timidly.
And
Hi.
he gives you
with the Mighty Ducks.
And he like gets a good firm grasp on your timid little weak hand. Kind of hurts you a little bit.
How?
Oh, sorry about that. So your father tells me you're skilled in the magical arts.
Yeah, I dabble.
And he also mentioned that you attended the Vanith Academy.
I did go to college, yes.
Oh, quite impressive. Not just anyone can go to Vanith, you know.
Look, can we cut to the chase? Yes, I'm smart, I'm brilliant, I know how to use magic. My mom, how do I help her?
Yes, of course, of course. Well, your father was just telling me a little bit about what all the other mages that have come through happen to have tried. You know, the healing spells. You know, the cure wounds that are out there. You know, lesser restoration, things of that nature, and nothing seemed to be working.
So what makes you different?
Well, I happen to have quite a rare item of sorts, and in his pocket he pulls out maybe only about like a 2-inch maybe like by half an inch thick piece of what looks to be porcine, but the porcine that you're accustomed to seeing is like white and opaque in its appearance usually, while this one is more kind of similar to in almost like an obsidian in a way, but it still has that like cloudy, like swirling energy to it, but instead of white, it's dark. And he goes, let's see how this does. And he walks over to your mom's side and kind of sits on the edge of the bed and just very slowly and gently takes her hand and just holds it in his. And he places the small piece of porcine kind of near the tips of her fingers, and you can see as the piece of porcine gets closer to her skin, the dark veins that are spread out throughout her arms, it kind of retracts and recedes away from it. And he slowly is like dragging it from the tips of the finger down towards like the back of her hands, and it's slowly pushing away the darkness that's in on her skin. And as he continues, he gets closer to like her elbow, but the piece of porcine begins to lose its dark coloring to it and starts to become like a washed out opaque, similar to what regular porcine looks like. And as it stops towards like her elbow, the porcine becomes completely white once again, and slowly the darkness begins to kind of creep back up her arm. It does seem to be moving quite slowly, but it is kind of heading back up towards her arms, and Gaspar just kind of lets out a, "Damn it, it's not a big enough piece."
What are you doing? No, it's working. It's working. Why is that working?
All the magic in this piece of cinder porcine has run out.
So where do I get more? How much does it cost? I'll anything. I'll pay anything. I'll do whatever you need.
And
Please.
Gaspar kind of lets out a little sigh and just kind of rubs, his hand on his forehead a little bit, and he looks over to Yuzar and sees kind of that plea in your eyes, and he says, "Well, this is something that's not too common amongst all of Stellaris. It's found only in Glasmont, and it's quite the well-kept secret of the Glasmont Runestone Academy."
Okay. Do I have to like apply to be a part of the program? Do I have to steal it? I mean,
well, I would not recommend stealing it, that's for sure.
Do you not understand that? Like, it's my mother. I'll do anything.
Hey, I understand, Zar. I understand, and your father went to great lengths to contact me, but you must understand this is a very closely guarded secret at the Runestone Academy. I only revealed it to you because, well, your father's already paid. If you are interested in, looking into this a little bit more, I could maybe recommend you to the Runestone Academy. I might even be able to come with you and give you like a personal introduction to the headmaster.
Yes, please. I'll study hard. I'll do anything they ask of me. I'll be the best student in the entire academy. Anything.
And Zachary, your father, just kind of seeing the magic happen, and a little bit of hope kind of comes into his eyes, but he also has a realization. Zar, what about your friends? You've been adventuring with them. You can't just abandon them.
They'll understand. Look, they see how much I love her. They'll understand. And it won't be long. I'll go. I'll learn. I'll get what I need to get, and I'll come right back. It's just for Mom. I need to do this for our family.
And Zachary looks over to Gaspar and says, "Well, are you able to take Zar along with you?" And Gaspar looks over to you, Zar, and says, "Zar, I want to impress upon you the magnitude of what you're asking, because those that attend the Runestone Academy are sworn to secrecy about what they see here." And he kind of just holds out the piece of Corsine that he had, and he says, "And when I mean sworn to secrecy, I truly mean it." And he opens up his mouth, and on his tongue there's like a couple of dark stripes across like the back of his tongue. And he says, "If we reveal this to anyone outside of the Runestone Academy, you don't want to know what happens."
Look. You could put it on my tongue. You could put it on my heart if I say anything. Or if this doesn't work, then it doesn't matter, because she is my heart. She's my everything. So I'll take the secret to my grave. I don't care. I need this. We need this.
And I'll kind of hold my dad's hand.
And Gaspar once again just kind of strokes his chin, kind of gets up from the side of the bed and just walks around the room a little bit, contemplating what you're asking. And he says, "Well, if you are interested, then I could come along with you and introduce you to Headmaster Hyland. But it is will take us a little bit of time to get to Glasmont."
That's fine. I've been traveling everywhere around Stellaris, and I'm very used to traveling. And if we can leave as soon as possible, travel through the night, it doesn't matter. The quicker we get there, the quicker she comes back.
Zara, I must once again prepare you that usually these kind of secrets aren't revealed to someone that just joins the academy. It's something that sometimes takes months of training to learn, but if you are able to prove yourself to Lady Hyland, then he might be keen on revealing the secrets to you.
Just tell me what I need to do. Tell me how I impress her. Tell me. Yeah. I've learned a lot traveling. I've grown stronger. I've learned new magics.
Well, Zah, clearly we've seen that the magic of the Cinder Corsine will work to help your mother's condition. And if we're wanting to, deal with this sooner rather than later, it might be best we leave sooner rather than later.
Yeah, right now. Yesterday. An hour ago. Let's go.
And your father just kind of grabs on your shoulder and says, Zara, I understand that you want to drop everything and go and do this, but I think you need to talk to your friends about this.
It doesn't matter what they'll have to say. They'll probably want to join along. It does matter. I shouldn't say that, but they'll understand. they're my friends. They're basically my family.
And Gaspar kind of looks over to you, Zar, and says, "This invitation is only open to you, Zar."
I know.
I want you to weigh that decision in your head before you jump to any decision. And if you decide that you want to come with me, I have a room here at the Crimson Echo Hotel. We can leave as soon as we need to.
Okay. Could you just wait in here. Let me talk to my friends for a second, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Well, of course. We'll be right here. I'll be speaking with your father maybe a little bit more about the details of our journey.
Okay. Okay. And he'll kind of grip his dad's shoulder, look him in the eyes, and just give him like a stern nod, a more adult, less kiddish nod, until he'll walk out the door to greet his friends.
Mm-hmm. Takes you a little bit of time to find where everyone is. They're kind of in the main on the main floor of the Crimson Echo Hotel, where there's like a small place that people could get drinks and a little bit of food there. But you find them all sitting together.
Zar,
Hey.
how did it go? What did he say?
So, there's a way. I saw a way to help her. There's this guy. He's very powerful. He says that he can help her. He can teach me how to help her. Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Um,
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
But I sense a but.
There's no but. And he'll kind of just go in for a hug to Kore.
Zar? She'll like be like caught off guard at first, but she'll hug him back.
And then she'll kind of let go, and she'll go in for a hug for Eladrian. And then
I'm starting to think just a but.
kind of go down the line, just hug each of the ducks.
What's happening?
What?
Are you? What is going on, sir?
Nothing. There's nothing to worry about. We're going to travel together. We're going to go on amazing adventures together. We're going to help my mom. And we'll do it together, okay? Because the ducks fly together, right?
Ducks
Well,
fly together.
Of course they fly together. I mean,
Yeah.
wherever you go, we'll follow.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
plus
all
it's
want
just
to help your
Obvious.
mom. Yeah.
Okay.
We made a pact.
You did. And it means a lot to me. You've all known her for a short time, and it means a lot to me. Thank you.
Of course.
The way that you are as a person, Zar, speaks volumes to where you came from, and I can appreciate that. And I'm new, but I love you too. I think that you're wonderful and you're funny, and I just think that we would do anything for you, and I know that these guys definitely would do anything for you. So anything that you need, we'll be there.
Certainly.
He'll kind of he'll like have like a sad, not sad, but like a happy but down kind of smile, at the words of like I love you and appreciate you and stuff like that, and just kind of look at each of his friends. Okay. Well, just wait here. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna tell him that we're all gonna leave together. We're gonna go and we're gonna find the cure, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Wait, Sar, hold on. What exactly did they tell you?
Well, I can't exactly say. It's not my right to say. The guy will explain everything. He'll tell you everything. He'll tell you everything he told me, and we'll find the cure. Okay?
Will he be all right talking to us? Because from what your dad said, it didn't seem like it seemed like he only wanted to talk to you.
That was just because like it was like an intense family moment, you know. And now that he sees like how serious I am about this, and I'll tell him, I'll give him a whole spiel about how you guys are my family, and family should be a part of this, and we'll all go and we'll figure this out. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'll be right back. Okay?
We'll be here.
All right.
Until
So-
oh, go ahead.
I just said this is happening so fast.
No, it's okay. It's gonna be alright. All right, Elijah. We're gonna laugh together, and we're gonna do all the fun things, and we're gonna sing our songs, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
Until
once Sar leaves, once he leaves and like it's out of earshot, like Corey's gonna like look to the rest of the group and say, "Did
That
not
was
seem
fucking weird.
Yeah, that seemed very odd.
He seems
not like Sar.
so sad.
That gave me war flashbacks, if I'm honest.
Oh,
Don't know what to think.
I can't help but worry.
Who else do I need to punch?
Might be this
No one
wizard.
brag. Look,
I just
Zara's
hope
is
he-
going through a lot. He will manage. Let him think it out.
All right, and Zar, you head back upstairs.
yeah,
And you knock on your parents' suite once again, and you enter inside, and Gaspar is there with your father, and you see that he's cleared out a large space on the floor, and he sees you walk in and says, Zar, so did you tell your friends that you'll be coming with me?
Yeah, they know. We should probably go, okay?
and he'll kind of walk over to the window in his mom's room, and he'll kind of open it.
I promise I'll do everything to convince Lady Highland to take me as her student, to teach me her ways. Dad, I'll be back, okay? Just let my friends know that I love them. Okay.
And your father walks up to you and just kind of places a hand on your shoulder and kind of just says to you, I'll make sure to tell them, my boy.
Until he'll go into his like coat pocket or his robe pocket, and he'll take out a note, and he'll take his ring off, and he'll place it on the note and put it into his dad's hands.
Give this to Corey, all right?
Your dad just kind of grabs kind of grasps the letter and the ring with like both hands, and just kind of holds it tight to his chest. And he says, "Of course, my boy. Of course I will." And Gaspar, seeing the moment you two are having, just says, "It's time to go, Czar."
I'll give one last squeeze to my dad's hand. Look over to my mom in bed and just imagine a life where she was happy when I was a kid, and she used to pick me up and put me on top of the bookshelves and read everything. All the funny stories and scary stories, and just make me laugh, and just the soft touch of her hand on my cheek, and then he'll imagine his friends and all the fun they've had together, and all the fun they will have later on, once he's learned everything and hopes they aren't mad at him and accept that this is the only way, because I know how hard-headed they are and how stubborn, and I know that they would follow me 100% to the edge of Stellaris, to the edge of the universe. And he'll look back at Gaspar and just take out his book, and with a couple runes shaped like ducks, he'll cast fly on both of them and fly out of the window.
And with that, we'll end tonight's session.
How did the music end too?
Bro, why am I crying? Like,
what is happening?
I'm catching the next plane to your city. I'm gonna find you. Because what the fuck?
Sorry.
What about the competition?
Yeah, what?
You just signed up?
The song, no.
You gotta think about the band, man. That music was so freaking intense. Oh my god. I feel like I just went through an experience.
That's exactly what happened. We did. We went through it. Like, we went through it.
There's no other way. I mean, I
cry myself.
They had to.
Like, what the fuck? That was brutal.
Not this.
Okay, so for real,
Literally, save.
Blown
So, like,
away right now.
So what's actually happening? Like, are you? What's happening?
Yeah. So so I'm taking a little hiatus from the group. Just had some real life stuff go down. I just want to recoup and just need some time away.
Yeah.
I love you guys to the moon and back. I hate that I have to leave, but I think it's just the best decision for me right now. And
you're not leaving.
Yeah, no, not leaving.
You're coming back.
Absolutely.
You are coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Do you promise?
I have family in Louisiana. I go dumb people.
No, people. But no,
Yeah,
seriously,
we're not that far
do what
away,
you need
so.
to- yeah, do what you need to. I
hope you're okay.
Y'all know I did it. I had to do the same thing. So
I'm not gonna lie, this one hurts the most.
it got hurt.
Don't
It
mind
hurt
that.
bad.
Come on.
Oh.
I was good
Yes.
until the looking out into the window. I died.
Yeah. And they give this to Corey. I'm like, oh, no.
And then like also saying like, oh, I know they're hard headed. They'd follow me to the end of the earth, and I was like, oh my god, why am I so crying?
I was
We
shaking
fucking
over here.
would.
That was a lot. It was hard to say.
Oh man.
Mitts
Okay, well,
everywhere.
obviously we love you.
When I
So-
catch
Yeah.
Take
When I
over.
catch you.
I mean, come on, it's Czar. It's totally Czar just to leave. You know, like guys.
Yeah.
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky,
Oh,
when I catch you, Ricky.
No,
This
you're
soundboard.
not gonna plan a reaction.
Oh,
I'm looking
Man.
forward to watching next week and seeing
Oh.
seeing what the fallout, not the fallout, but like the reactions are. and
No,
stuff
the
like that.
fallout.
Oh, it's
Oh,
fallout.
it's gonna be a fallout.
It's 100%
It's gonna be a
fallout.
fallout.
oh my god.
Oh.
Well, to make it better, I'll write a note.
Holy smokes.
That's too much. Oh.
Okay, well
That was
now that
amazing.
I'm nice and sad, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Nothing like some tears before bedtime.
Oh my
Best part of
god.
D&D, man. The emotional part. I love.
Mhm.
I
Okay, this
fucking
is
love
like-
this game. I love this
This
group.
is the second time I've
You're all
cried
like
during
sitting
D&D.
here like weepy, like Czar died.
Remember,
Yeah,
remember,
it feels
remember
like
when this was your first character, Matt? Remember?
Yeah.
What?
2 years later.
Yeah.
Making
Yeah,
people
we're-
cry. Did you ever think
we're
you'd make
22
people
months
cry, Czar? Did you ever?
I was hoping I would. I was hoping I'd get to that point.
You were bad yet?
Yeah.
You were crying.
Not one bit.
Oh my god.
Every emotion was real. That was me. That wasn't Czar.
Yeah.
I can't imagine
No, that
playing
makes it better.
without Czar. Like
I know.
I know.
baby. Like
What? He's the OG.
There's just gonna be a
Midas just
gap.
told you he loved you. I mean,
I know.
you got a hug.
I know.
His abandonment issues.
like
He just
You
said
gotta
he
come
loved
back,
you
'cause
and he
Midas-
leaves.
oh no! You gotta come back because Midas can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
He can't keep doing this.
This is the fourth time.